All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Happy Monday, everyone. Let me just check the audio quickly. 2 seconds. Cool. Looks pretty good. All right. Welcome back, YouTube guys. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just get the Zoom guys in here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Looking tired? Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome back, everyone. Nah, the lighting's just not very good in here. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. What's going on, guys? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, man. Good to be back on. See what we got on Goldie for the day. See what we got for the. Let me just make this full screen. Let me make sure this is still working. Yeah, cool. All right, what time is it? Coming up to 7 a.m. London time. Let me just have a quick look at the news this week. I don't believe there is anything today, but we do have big US dollar news this week. We've got CPI on Wednesday, which is going to be huge. So you can expect an overall range on gold until then. I'd be very surprised to see any big moves until that CPI news on Wednesday. Very, very big news. And then what do we have? We got PPI on Thursday and then nothing on Friday. But today and tomorrow, we pretty much have no news at all. Someone's sneaking up, I know. Let's have a look at gold. Gold's in a bit of a tough range. I wasn't going to jump on yet, but I thought we didn't jump on last week, so may as well still break it down for a little bit. But yeah, gold is in a pretty messy range right now. You look at the higher time frame on gold, you know, you're just in one big range. And the only way you can really trade a range is if you're either the highs or the lows. And right now, we're kind of stuck in the middle. I do like the look of longs on gold to come up and grab this trend line and spike out higher. However, you know, I won't be taking any longs on gold till you break back above this level at least. So, I mean, I'd love to see if this current hour can close strong to try and trade the next hour, but if not, you got to be very careful on gold. Asia today, price action was pretty crazy on gold. You had a gap up, you ripped down, no top wick, you then ripped up, no bottom wick. So I haven't taken any trades yet today. I don't think you're going to get a high probability setup in this range. There's no reason to see why we would. So we need to be a little bit careful today. Same as last week. You know, last week was also a very, very range-bound week on gold. Up until Thursday, you finally broke out. We had NFP on Friday, so it's the first day after NFP as well. But to be honest, NFP didn't really do too much. Didn't see NFP do too much at all, really. So we might have to, look at some other things today, because I'll be very surprised if London does make a move. Look at the daily. Daily's currently doji as well. 4 hour, previous 4 hour was bearish. Current 4 hours creating a top wick. I'm not selling gold today. I have no downside targets, so I have no desire to try and short gold. If I had downside liquidity levels, you know, maybe I would consider some sells, but you know, you take sells on gold, you're shorting right into support as well. So I would love to see it break above so we can buy up into this trend line. You know, we had this perfect sell-off on the trend line in Asia for about 150 ticks, but it looks like we're going to come back to it. So, you know, anyone who is trying to short here on gold, stops are probably going to be above this resistance. So that is ideally where overall we would like to be buying gold up into. Buying gold up into them highs, but we're not going to be buying gold into them highs until we see a pretty decent, at least hourly fake out. Given the previous 4 hour actually closed bearish, you know, trading against that's kind of risky, so you'd have to see at least a strong hourly closure above. Hey Jaden, what's going on, man? How was the retreat? Retreat was awesome, thank you, man. Retreat was amazing. Getting ready for the next one now. But the retreat, yeah, retreat was awesome, thank you, man. Retreat was very good. This light's too bright. We had a great time. The week flew by, to be honest. Went very, very quick, but it was a very, very good retreat. Hi, Chow. What's good on, man? Why is it so dull here? I don't know why it's so dull here. Let me skip this in. The next retreat is in Bali, man. Next retreat's in Bali. Let's have a look at, I don't think it's really doing too much, but let's have a look at copper, because you're not going to see anything gold in the next hour. Copper weekly is bullish. Look at the daily. I'm not even going to look at copper. Look at that daily. You closed above. You gone doji since last Wednesday. Doji. So copper, disregard it. Come back tomorrow. See if the daily breaks out. Not really too much to say on copper. I know you do have the S&P ripping all-time highs. Absolutely booming on the S&P and Nasdaq as well. Very, very big levels. Very, very big levels. $14 minutes till this hourly closure here on gold. All we want to see, decent closure above. And then we want to see that continuation. Once you get that closure above, even above, back above this resistance on gold, from here to here, it's a 100-tick move. I'm pretty happy to wait for that. Why would I not wait for that? That's going to be that will be a good trade. And trying to trade before that is unfortunately just a lot of noise. But yeah, next retreat will be in Bali in March, and then after that, I haven't planned the next one yet. I took like 2 trades last week because the range was so tough. 2 trades for the whole entire weekend. I was sick, but there wasn't really that much. It was a good week to be a little bit sick. But yeah, anything else anyone is looking at, feel free to send it over. Gold's going to require a lot of patience today. I'm not going to be sitting here watching it for too long. We'll see how this hourly closes though. But it's pretty simple. Close above here, we got longs. Until then, we can do whatever it wants. Is there a bottom wick on this hour? Yeah, I got a little one. I won't go lower than the 30 just yet. When you start to go lower than 30, maybe once we have a confirmation on the higher time frame. Hey Marcus. Do I correlate S&P and Nasdaq with gold? Nah, not really, man. No, not at all. I don't find they move alike at all, man. Not something I've noticed anyway. Morning, fam. Good morning, man. Nah, I've never really correlated the two, man. I don't think there is any correlation at all. Where is it? Yes. Nah. Not really any correlation in the two. Might get a strong closure here in this hourly though on gold. We've got 10 minutes, but we might get a nice breakout. I still want to see it break out much more than this. Much more than this. And we do have to be careful. That previous 4 hour actually closing bearish. This could easily just be a top wick on this 4 hour for it to flip back down. It's only 55, less than an hour into this current candle. 48 minutes. So this could easily be a top wick in this 4 hour for it to hold this resistance and flip bearish. So we do have to be careful of that. Be very, very careful of that. So if I want the buys on gold, it's going to be once we get like, we aggressively break out of this, like with good volume. And then on the bottom wick, I'd take it from here to here. Get 70 to 100. One thing I was watching as well was the DAX. Where's the DAX gone? But again, insanely bullish. That's kind of tough, as high as it is. But it does have some pretty decent London moves. What time am I on here? 2 o'clock. What time am I on? Let me get rid of this. Absolutely no idea what time that is. London. There we go. Look at that big move. 7 to 8 a.m. 7 to 8 a.m. Big continuation moves. More interest in this than gold. But yeah, like I say, anything else that anyone is watching, feel free to send it over. Good morning, man. Good morning. Welcome back. This is since even been in this range even since NFP. Even NFP couldn't break out this range. You know, you wicked some lows, you tried to push up, came back down, up, down, up. Down again, maybe? Absolutely, Steph, you tell him, man. Nine minutes, this hour's going to close. Hey Bucky, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it does actually, man, yeah. It does. Good to be back, absolutely. Want to take your longs on gold? Yeah. I'm only interested in longs on gold. I'm not interested in any sells until you like massively clear this zone. Unless you like massively break back down below here on gold, you know, I'll consider sells into here and here. But for the time being, yeah, I have no interest in sells. Not with that trend line above. Silver's bullish. Let's have a look. I don't really trade silver. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Some pretty wild price action. Look at that. But yeah, overall, yeah, I agree. Probably back up into these areas. But that price action is insane. Insane. Looks like I mean, a lot of markets are going to range until CPI on Wednesday, but I mean, you still should get some good intraday trades before then. Right now, probably not, but before Wednesday, yeah, I reckon you'll still get some decent breakouts. You know, Asia's move this today was crazy. Like had this what crazy like 100 tick rip down with no top wick, and then completely retraced another 200 tick back to the upside. It was, as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, cool, that's Asia. I'm not gonna watch Asia today. So we'll see how this closes in about 5 minutes here. But if it just continues to range, guys, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and watch it for the sake of it. Got more important things to be doing. But we'll see if this hourly gives us anything. If not, you know, you're probably going to be maybe looking for trades closer to like 8 to 9 a.m.-ish. So give me 2 seconds, guys. How long we got? 3 minutes. Let's see. Look at this. Look on copper. Yeah, everything is everything's in aggressive ranges. Look at this. Copper, that silver, gold. Everything is going to be pretty aggressive. Look at this. Even the DAX creating some pretty horrible ranges. S&P and Nasdaq, they're obviously going to be ranging as well. Let's have a look at some. Actually, let me just go. Euro, if you're just having a bit of a better push. Pound, still not really. Ranging. And these are the times where discipline is going to be key. You have to ask yourself a very simple question. Am I going to get a high probability setup in these areas? Probably not. Okay, well, there's pretty much your answer if you should be watching this right now. Why would you probably not get high probability setup in this area? Well, you're overall ranging, you got resistance here. You have liquidity up here, but you're not going to come rip to these highs till you get at least above this level anyway, which is 100 plus ticks. And are you going to get anything to the downside? Absolutely not. So you can pretty much be like, cool, well, here's my range. We break to the upside, great. Got buys, break to the downside, great. I got sells. Anything in between is just complete and utter noise. I've seen that, China's gold purchase. Yeah, I've seen that, man. I watched something on that yesterday as well. But there was also a huge discovery of a lot as well. I did see that. A lot of people are transferring their wealth into gold, which I thought was pretty interesting. I mean, there's been so, I think this year on gold has been like, one of the most bullish years in a very, very long time. Where's January to the peaks is like, 37% return on gold is, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Look at it. It's probably one of the most bullish years we may have ever seen. And when was this? 79. What the fuck happened in 1979? That was insane. 42%. 40. When was that? In January. Oh yeah, that was during the C times. 42% that year. Some big rises. Very, very big rises. Possibly to grab the lows at 26, 24. Where's that? It's ages away, man. Maybe. Who knows? It's ages away. I don't really think that far ahead, man. Try not to think too much. If you break the downside, cool. You could go short. Remember, your job isn't really to try and predict where price can grab and go. You wait for it to, come back down here, bounce around, and then you could maybe short into it. For me, the only way I would take sells on gold is if, you come down here, you start to create a trend line, bounce, and then I'd consider some sells. And then you could maybe look for a little trend line play as well. But given the fact this hourly just closed bullish, would I be looking for sells in the next 7 a.m. candle? Nah, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, maybe could you come down and revisit it? It's possible. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. I personally, would only consider sells if you start getting like aggressively back below this level. Just got to be very reactive. Very, very reactive. But you are just in a range. You could literally just stay between these two levels all day long. That's why I'm just sitting here in the hourly, because if I can't see anything on the hourly, the 5 minutes not going to give me anything other than just chop me up. Like, looking for buys and looking for sells and looking for buys. Look how ugly this 5 minute price action is. So you just want to be watching the high time frame and kind of keeping that as your bias. And if there's no breakouts in the high time frame, then 5 minute low is not really going to tell us too much. But I mean, at some point, could we come and revisit these lows? Yeah, possibly, man. Definitely. Possibly, definitely. What does that even mean? Possibly. Especially, you look at this weekly. So I was kind of saying on our market call yesterday, is you do have last week's high and last week's low that are, definitely of interest. Because the way you're pushing up now, you do have 1, 2, 3 equal lows. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which the chances are, at some point we're probably going to come down and liquidate them. And below here, you do have 2,600 as well. It's just a matter of when are we going to do that and where could we tap into first. So if you're going to short all the way back down to here, which is last week's low, I personally would be I'd be waiting for a closure below here, breakout, and then, you measure from here to here. Well, it's a 200 tick trade. Which is a very, very nice trade. But right now, once we're up here, that's why you guys want to be getting super good at being reactive. Once you're up here, do I worry about what's down here? Nah, not really. I'm also worried about where could this next hour go for intraday trading anyway. Putting into already for fiat currency collapse. That's the reason. Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Would I take this, hourly just closed bullish, guys? Would I take a buy here? Nah, you're buying right into resistance. The only way I'll take buys on gold is if we get, aggressively back above here. Close a nice above this. Bottom wick from here. There to there. 100 tick range. Absolutely. So we'll see how long we watch this for. But it will very likely be a day of sitting on the hands. For now, anyway. It's only Monday morning. First Monday after NFP. 7 a.m. London time. We've got plenty of time today. Plenty of time. December to be dead? Nah, not really. I mean, you can go back and look to last year. Just scroll back, see what it was like last year. Where are we? Anytime you guys haven't traded in a month, just go back and have a look. Scroll back. Where was December last year? Who was December? That was December last year. Where are we? 1st of December until right until the end. Loads of volume. Loads and loads. Insane volume. Look at that. Huge. And big rips down and then massive rips up. So nah. There's no reason why December would be a quiet month. Definitely not. Plenty of opportunities in December, that's for sure. Plenty. That's what I mean. You know, you're not going to be in this range forever. So it's like you could try and trade in this range, get chopped up. By the time you break out, you know, you're just about getting back to break even because people couldn't sit on their hands. So that's what I'm saying. It's quality over quantity. Are you going to get much quality in here? Very unlikely. Very unlikely. But that's why it's always good, you know, like I say, if you guys haven't even traded, you know, around December and January time, like the end and start of the year, you know, fire up on a simulation session. Go back test, do a simulation session on December last year and see how it goes. See if you find it a good month or not. But for me, nah, December's a good month. It's kind of just getting a CPI out of the way, to be honest. CPI on Wednesday, which is going to be huge. What do we have next week? FOMC next week, final FOMC of the year. GDP. Yeah, plenty of news over the next few weeks, which would give plenty of volume, man. Plenty. All of this is one big area. So all we literally want to see today is we want to see a decent closure above here, little pullback, and I'll take buys from here to here. Level there as well. How does stream normally look like during the holidays? Usually as normal, man. Except, well, this year I won't be streaming as much as I have a family coming over for Christmas. which is the first time in 2+ years. So I'll probably finish up on like maybe the 20th or something next Friday, maybe. I'll still be doing the market calls and everything like that in the community. Maybe I'll try and do some for YouTube as well. But my family will be here from around the 21st until 29th-ish. But I'll still be doing the market calls in Discord as well. But the live streams probably next Friday, I reckon, man. Which is crazy to think Christmas is so soon. This year has absolutely flown by. I don't know where this year's gone. Absolutely flown by. Hey, buddy. Got Sammy under the desk. Sammy's looking for some trading signals today as well. But yeah, because I honestly, personally, I don't take any time off around Christmas. Yeah, I watch the charts every day. Even if it's Christmas Day, I'll watch the charts. It was either Christmas, where was it last year? Was it Christmas Day or was it Christmas Eve where there was a big trade? And maybe it was Christmas Day. Or the last Friday, I can't remember. There was a big day like right before the weekend or something. But yeah, nah. Personally, I never don't have an eye on the markets. We're all on withdrawal without the charts, absolutely. Sammy signals, yeah, 100%, man. Sammy signals all day long. All day long. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Unfortunately, it's gonna wrap up early, but gold's not going to give us anything in this next hour. We're just kind of watching it for the sake of it. If we're going to get a trade on gold, it's going to be closer to like 9 to 10 a.m. So rather than sitting here watching it, I could go take Sammy to the beach. I could do anything other than watching gold go sideways. So you guys on Zoom, I will continue to watch gold, but I'm not going to be watching for this next hour. I'll come back and check the charts at the 8 a.m. open. This next candle is probably just going to close doji. I don't expect anything to really happen until then, so I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch it for the sake of it. I'm going to go take Sammy to the beach, go for a little sunset swim, and then, yeah, see what the charts are saying about 1 to 2 hours, and you guys on Zoom. I'll update you guys in Discord soon, but don't watch it. Close the charts, come back with me at the 8 a.m. candle, and we'll see what we have. Or go do some simulation session. Do something productive. Don't force it, guys. You've got plenty of time today. It's only Monday morning. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, we'll leave it there. I'm wrapping up a little bit earlier today just because I know there's nothing is going to come in this next hour. So rather than making you guys sit here and watch it for no reason and me sitting here watching it for no reason, I could go to the beach and take Sammy for a walk and go for a swim. So I'm going to go do that instead. I'll keep you guys posted in the Telegram. Where you guys on YouTube don't go anywhere just yet. If I see any setups, I'll post them for free in here. How do I copy this link? I'll post them in here. I'll post some updates in there. But yeah, for now, trade safe, guys. Don't force it. We've got plenty of time. It's only Monday morning. Trade safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come back in an hour, 2 hours. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.